Idea. I'm going to invite my friends over here. We asked them they were at the pitch night tonight. And then I'll come to you. Hey! Welcome to Fishburners TV! Okay, so we're live. We've just had our investor pitch night at Fishburners. A couple of people who came along tonight, no expectations. What did you think of the night?
I think it was a great night because we got some great presentations and we actually had some really great ideas come up. We've got V3, we've got Loading, we've got several good companies who are up there sharing ideas that could actually change the world. We actually got Doctor here who shared like an amazing idea, and I think these ideas could change the world, and I actually encourage more people to come here, learn about these founders, learn about their ideas, and of course come. I mean, you can change their businesses. Maybe you can't invest in their businesses, but I mean, you can provide some other kind of resources, you know. So yeah, I think Fishburners is doing a great thing here, and I encourage more people to come and watch these pitches, be it online or in person. Yeah.
Thank you so much.
I just loved it. This is my first time actually coming here, and the quality of the pitches were amazing. You were amazing. Congratulations for winning. And I had so much fun. The environment, the vibe, the energy here is just amazing. Simply.
So you had a great time.
I had really good
Thank you
time.
so much. Dr. Merran, the winner of the Judges Award. Wow, how good was that tonight?
It was really great, and it was really great, and the whole night's been like meeting other people, but the time preparing has been fantastic. Having a date, having a time that you've got to be done by is really helpful, and then all the judges are around, and I've just been able to ask them really detailed questions like how do I get money, and they've given me very specific answers that I wouldn't know otherwise, so that's what's been really great.
That's great. Great, thank you so much. And you guys, like, what are your actual businesses? So tell us a little bit about yourselves. So you came tonight, you enjoyed what you did, but tell us a bit about you. This is your chance to tell the Fishburners community more about what you do, and and anything that help your businesses.
Yeah, for sure. I actually came here as a student today from my university, SPG. I'm a still student,
Right.
but I'm also the head of operations of a crypto company. So I came here not expecting anything, just wanting to learn about new ideas which I could implement in crypto, maybe an integration of blockchain and with actual businesses. And I came here, I saw V3, and V3 is looking for funding, and I was like, oh, maybe we could find another way for them, another solution. So turns out that we could actually work together in the future. Just a bit about my company. My company is Meta Factory, which is a blockchain development company. We develop NFTs, cryptocurrencies, NFT marketplaces. We do all of that for our clients. We don't do it only for like community people, but we do it for actual businesses. So let's say you've got like your product, which is a product for medical patients. We could actually create a crossbreed between medicine and cryptocurrencies. We develop a token, and your whole business model revolves around that token. So
You keep going. I'm going to get some more people as well.
Yeah,
I want to
sure.
know more about you as well. Come on, tell them more about you.
Yeah, we can share some about you.
Okay, mine is definitely not exciting as cryptocurrency or NFTs. I'm lecturer in a couple of universities. I have 3 businesses running and also a startup. Hey, welcome. And the startup, I would like to just simplify the architectural design process and also make it a little bit cheaper in Australia.
Okay. So let me introduce, this is one of our pitchers tonight, Tom from Vply. Tell us about what happened tonight, and did you have fun?
I did. Thank you, Clive.
Yeah.
Thanks for helping me with the day. It's been a really good night. I think I spoke to a lot of investors, a lot of potential job seekers and partners. So, awesome. Even a potential client right next to me on my left. So, who knows how it's all going to go. But, it's been a great night.
By me. I think the winner should have.
Right. So we've got a couple of other people here today. Clive, who else we got here today?
Pardon, ask again.
I said, who else is here today with us?
Okay, I brought one across. This is a beautiful lady, one of our judges for tonight.
Yeah.
How did you have fun?
I had a lot of fun. It's very nerve-wracking though,
Great.
Yeah, I'm very impressed with all of the founders that pitched tonight. There was a very, very large room of people.
Yeah.
Very supportive, which was great. But yeah, we had to come up with hard questions that you instructed us to come up with, which hopefully we did. But it was great to learn about all the founders we had here tonight.
And
so thanks for
we
having
had
me.
like five companies.
Five companies.
The question I kept asking you was, were they investor ready? And you said everyone is.
Everyone is investor ready. Was very impressed with the pitches. We have our winner here.
Yeah. The
doctor winner, but like particularly very impressive pitch deck, very well thought out. And obviously from Bipoli as well. It was it's great when we can, seeing pictures, we can see the product come to life. That's always like the most important, interesting part when we're looking at new investments, is like actually seeing the product come to life. Because it's terrible, but without that, it's really hard to visualize what's actually going on. How is this different? How is this unique? What are customers seeing? That's the most important part.
Okay,
you found my friend.
It's
Excellent.
Alan from Loading. Take the microphone. Did you have fun tonight?
Had great fun. I mean, it was a tricky start as usual, and ironically, tech failures like this are exactly the problem we're trying to solve. So I suppose I was best placed to deal with it.
So, Alan, when are you going to do Glastonbury?
I was due
And
to
do
go
we get
this
free
year, but I
tickets?
went to I actually went to a conference last week instead of going to Glastonbury,
man.
which was well worth it. But I've taken the hit, so maybe next year, definitely. Coachella next year, I'm going to go to Coachella.
Yeah, we
next
had
year,
it all.
so.
We had tech problems. That my video didn't work. Your video didn't work, but we still. It was still really, really great.
It
Hopefully
went,
this video doesn't work.
yeah, honestly, it went really well. Sometimes when you get adversity like that, you just kind of go with it, and you don't just go on the normal run-of-the-mill working through the script you've done. So
Hello.
that was good.
Hey guys, my name's Oliver, the founder of Blisto. I'm not sure if I'm in the camera yet. Oh, here we go. In here? Thank you, doctor. We help adults sleep in silence at home and while they travel. We do this thanks to a sound-blocking neck pillow called Sleep Muffs. We crowdfunded our solution last year through Kickstarter. We raised $100,000. We've sold already about 1,200 units, and we're looking to grow exponentially. Next year we'll be releasing a new version of the product, which will have adjustability, a bit more side sleeping comfort, and Bluetooth audio. We've had really good reviews ever since we've launched it, and people are loving it, so we're pretty happy. So yeah.
Are you going to crowdfund again, or how are you going to continue to grow and scale?
So I discovered the world of rewards-based crowdfunding a couple of years ago, and I really wanted to do that, and I did it, and I realized how powerful it is and how incredible the community is, and I think I'm going to keep on going through that route every single time. Obviously, I'll need help because crowdfunding campaigns always need money to market it, but with enough money you can raise an insane amount of funds, so it's pretty incredible. Yeah, our last campaign we did 12x on our ad spend, and generally people do around 8, so it's great.
So how many are you going to sell this time?
Well, I'm planning to sell to raise 2.5 million, at least. Yeah.
How many units is that?
It's about 10,000 units. Yeah, that's the goal. Maybe it's less than that. It's a bit less than that. It's maybe between 5 and 10. It depends which price point we choose, but yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Thank you very much. Yeah.
In terms of international coverage, do you have any tips about scaling or selling internationally?
Ads, really. Only that's the only thing, and SEO is really good as well. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, we mainly use our main markets are Australia and the US, and we do a lot of ads in the US and Australia. And then from that, we get coverage throughout Europe as well. For some reason, I don't know why, but Google's a mystery, to be honest. But like, yeah.
Have you thought about using video technology in your platform?
We have a few video technologies. We actually have one of the founders of Fishburners that developed this really cool 3D app on our website that allows you to see our product in a 3D format, and you can basically play with it, look at the dimensions, explode it. So it's really interactive, and that's one of the things that we use, yeah. And so video is one of the big parts of it, yeah.
No more questions from me. That was the only one I had. I was waiting for it. I can't sell to this guy, so I'm going to pass it over to Alan.
I have no more questions. No more questions, Your Honour.
It's actually this solution would work really, really well with anybody that goes to concerts or festivals and stuff like that. They want to sleep, in a tent. Be relaxed.
Actually, that's a really good point. If you've got tents and things like that, it's notoriously hard to sleep.
Yeah. You want to sleep
for many reasons.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Not only the music, there's other stuff happening. So.
3-day festival.
Yeah.
All
right, fantastic.
Well, thank you all for joining us on this wonderful platform. Given that we've got maybe some people who didn't see us earlier, do you want to give everyone a little bit of an update on what your business is and where you're at?
Yeah, absolutely. So loading.com is a platform that manages the communication for large-scale events like music festivals and things like that. Previously, this got left to lots of different communication platforms, and there were breakdowns in that communication. And this came to a head at a major music festival in Australia about 5 years ago. It was a headliner. They were about to go on stage, and the whole stage was wrong. Even the electricity was wrong. And my co-founder decided that enough was enough. This happens at every single festival, in every single genre, in every single country, and that we need to solve for this. Now, he gave me free tickets for the last 5 years before that to all sorts of gigs, and he was like, Alan, I'm calling this favour in. You're going to build me a database to fix for this. And I actually said to him, why don't we not solve it for you and for Splendour in the Grass? Why don't we actually zoom out and actually solve it for the entire industry? And that's what we did. We actually went in and solved it. And not only that, we are now doing events at Wembley in England. We're doing the Queen's Jubilee next week in Manchester. It's taken a bit of a life of its own. COVID hasn't helped, but we're certainly coming back strong now.
Awesome. And tell me a little bit about yourself and your co-founder.
Right, so I'll start with Hayden, my co-founder. He is probably one of the biggest and most respected production managers in the country. He's worked with the likes of Radiohead and The Strokes and Mumford & Sons, those kind of people, Coldplay. And he also runs production for Splendour in the Grass. So anything that happens, getting people on and off stage, on any of the stages at Splendour, he's been running that now for I don't know how many years. He used to work on the Big Day Out. So he's come from a world of pain. For 25 years of his life, he's had these problems day in, day out. We met at Mother's Group with my wife and his wife with our first children, and we bonded over music and beer, and eventually we came together. I don't come from the music world. I'm from more corporate. I'm a hybrid designer and developer, which doesn't have much. And we decided that between the pair of us we could solve this problem. And it feels like we have. We're definitely on the right path.
That's very exciting. And so, all-time favorite person to work with as an artist, or a festival that you've worked with, and the worst, if you can say.
Oh, right, okay. Well, to be honest, Yours and Owls last year was amazing, because Yours and Owls in Wollongong, mainly because they managed to put a festival on in the middle of the pandemic. We were the only ones, whatever, however we want to announce it. There was a lockdown, a small window of opportunity, and then another lockdown, and we just got that sweet spot. We ran the COVID safe stuff, people had to check in, check out, and that for me was my favourite, because all the artists were excited to be able to come back, all the punters were excited to come back, I was excited to come back. You know, it was just, everybody had that moment of like first day at school, and it was quite incredible. Hayden wasn't supposed to be working that festival, but he got asked up on stage because there was 4 paddocks and one paddock was enjoying themselves just that little bit too much. So not quite sure why, but they were pretty subdued the next day, let's put it that way. But he had to get up 13 times to tell them to sit down. Yep. But the vibe was just amazing. It was just the fact that we came through adversity and managed to put a show on, and it was the first one back. Yep. That was amazing. Bad ones? I honestly can't think of any. I would tell you. If I knew, I would tell you. Hayden, if he was here, you wouldn't be able to shut him up. He would.
I'm sure he's got some great stories.
He has got, honestly, he's the best for stories. But he got married in his Jimmy Barnes mohair suit.
Oh, very nice. I love that. That's
so
exciting.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. Maybe that should be your logo as well. I don't know. What's the truck for? Do you manage the truck?
That's how you load in. So the name loadin.com comes from load-in is the process that takes all of the kit from the truck.
I thought it was called bump in.
No, that's what event people like the business conferences call it bump in.
Okay.
People that work in the real event industry call it load in.
Okay, the hardcore people load in.
So it's the load in. It's basically taking everything from the truck to the stage, and yes, so that's why we've called it that. And that is the truck where all the kit comes from. And yeah, we're delighted to have got loadin.com.
Yeah. It's a good name, strong name.
It was.
Absolutely. So you do lots of Australian events at the moment, but you're looking to expand globally, or you already do some global ones?
We already do. We've been working with Independent Venue Week in the UK.
Okay.
They run a program for the BBC, or the BBC is certainly well involved, that allows 250 venues in the UK to put a program on at the end of January, and we've been the platform that's basically managed that whole process of getting those venues onboarded. We've had a really good opening in the UK through a band called the 1975, who used our platform on Laneway in Australia, loved it so much they went and told a bunch of people in the UK how good it was, and then we did the Olympic homecoming somehow at Wembley.
Wow.
So
epic.
Yeah, that escalated quickly.
Yeah, for sure. And if you could ask any of our potential listeners for something, what do you want? Connections to potential festivals?
Yeah,
you want them
look, we're quite picky about who we want to invest with. I mean, we probably could have got a lot of money already if we'd have just gone with whoever.
Yep.
But we're interested in funds that are sympathetic to the music industry and understands how it works. But equally people that are connected to events. You know, there's other events out there. Hayden's well connected, but there's events out there they don't know, and also overseas. That's the big market at the moment, so we really want to go after that.
Yeah, and so you're already in the UK, you're going to go to the US next. Where will we see you? We actually manage South by Southwest for the Australian contingent. There's a lot of money there. I know. So you can literally just like run on 10. So for the last 2 years we've managed Australia House at Rainy Street, and we do all the work for Sounds Australia for all of their showcases around the world. We work with Spotify, we work with ABC, all those kind of people. So yeah, it's good, but we don't have the people on the ground overseas. We need to. That's what we need the funding for to get that. Beautiful. Well, it was lovely to talk to you. Thank you very much. Thank you. See ya. Bye.
All the people that are watching online. I believe we have people from England, Israel, the US.
Okay, my name's Alex. I'm the founder of Print.
First-hand dramatic impact of climate change.
We will send a read-only copy.
Please jump on here, send us
So, thank you everyone for staying with us for this Fishburner Live, and we have enough bunch of brave souls coming up to say hello and then share the message. And I hope everyone out there got the idea about what we are doing here at Fishburner on Pitch Night. So follow the link in the description below to discover all the amazing founders that has appeared here earlier. And follow the link in the description below to see what you have missed out, the Investor Ready Pitch Night that we have just live broadcast to our platform. So see you next time, and roll the sponsor message. Bye bye.